In the shadows of the night we stand, two armies rise, each with fire in hand. A war for glory, a battle for fate. Who will stand, who will meet their fate? Fighting to see who goes to void fire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. Blood on the ground, we fight for the light. Through storms and darkness we ignite the fire that calls us, the spark we chase. But who will reach that endless place? Fighting to see who goes to void fire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. Through the void, we hear the call, the flames consume, we rise or fall, a war eternal with no end in sight. Only the strongest claim the night. Fighting to see who goes to void fire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. In the fire we burn, in the void we learn, the endless crusade we yearn.
Welcome to Void Fire, the voice of the void. Your friendly, 40k players. We have a slight competitive edge, but we prioritize having a good time. We stream a battle reports, talk shows, and latest things that happen in the community. Today I have Jesse Short here,
Howdy.
and we're going to be discussing Gladius Task Force. One big thing, our tournament, Silverdale Hall, Silverdale Vortex, VFTGT, November 8th to 9th, 2025, early bird special. Big thing is, we pay for your ticket if you get first place. West Coast.
Good deal.
Oh yeah, always a huge shout out to Kelly at Game Changers and Mission. If you go there, let him know that Voidfire sent you. Might get something out of him. I think that's all that's. I think that's all that's.
That's pretty much the run through.
Yeah. So please follow, like, subscribe, hit that button. Let us know how we're doing, and send a message in our Discord or in the comments section below, and we can talk about whatever. We're talking about Gladius because, well, we all love Gladius, but we all don't like Gladius at the same time.
Oh, Gladius. Oh, this attachment.
Do you want to talk about our the main army rule of that one first there, Jesse?
So, main army rule, we're talking about Space Marines, so we're talking about at the moment. So that's going to be, you pick a target that you can pick on the board that allow your army to reroll hit rolls against it with +1 to wound. Extremely powerful. Hasn't been bad yet. With the detachment, we're talking about a doctrine system. So at the beginning of the battle round, you're going to pick from one of the 3 doctrines if you'd like. You are not forced to. So the first one is you're eligible to shoot in a turn in which you advanced. That's your Devastator Doctrine. Your Tactical Doctrine is units eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back. and your Assault Doctrine, which is you're eligible to declare a charge in a turn in which you advance. Now, all of these are going to interact with your stratagems and your enhancements. This is the easiest detachment, but this is also a detachment with a high ceiling. So
I
anyone can
would
play it, but really good players could take a lot.
I would love to talk about this quite a bit here, just because like I play Space Wolves. We have a BT player. He's super happy about his codex, but
Oh yeah.
me and him are both still falling back to this detachment. Because the huge thing is having that one turn advance in charge. Yes, Ragnar gives it to Bloodclaw, to head takers,
Ah
but
yes.
doesn't give it to the rest of the army. Where this one turn, here you go, advance in charge. Such convenience.
This detachment's really simple. Like this is new players can play this and execute it just fine. An very experienced player who plays Space Marines a lot that has a really high ceiling, so they can do a lot more with this. But like at its base point, turn 1, I'm going to advance and shoot. Turn 2, I'm going to advance and charge. Turn 3, I'm going to leave and then be able to shoot and charge. You know what I mean? So if you just follow this through a 1, 2, 3 order, even as just a new player, this detachment is incredibly powerful. Just that alone. You know what I mean? But if you're talking about a competitive circuit, like we typically would be, this ceiling's so high. It's such utility because once we dive into the stratagems and the enhancements where they work with the detachment, obviously, because they interact with how the doctrines work, that's where a lot of the power comes from too.
Yeah, like my biggest one is being able to fall back, shoot, then charge.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
No.
that's no like if I could have that for guard, everyone knows me, I play guard. If I could have that for guard, I would have a heyday. But I can't have that for guard.
If any army could have like this doctrine in this specific detachment, it's just so uniquely powerful. Like typically you're gonna see this with like Gilliman and Mr. Mittens, but you could run this with just about anything. The +1 to wound on oath, plus your advance and shoot. Like you get places that people don't expect you to. You are going to maybe you're a little quicker than your opponent maybe anticipates, and this takes full advantage of just positioning, just really good positioning.
Right? Like it's like I could go on for a while with this, just how beautiful this detachment is.
Oh
My only problem is I don't like Space Marines.
yeah. Yeah, no, typically it seems to be either you are a fan of Space Marines and you play Space Marines in some capacity, or you are the complete invert and it's like let the Astartes I don't like the Astartes. You're typically on one side or the other. Um there are a lot of Space Marine players though. Like this is so good.
Would you like to talk about the enhancements next?
Absolutely. Let's go right into them. I'll let you take the first here.
Sure. I will take the first one. Convenient, still convenient. Adeptus Astartes models only. The bear gets a save characteristic of a 2-up and a 5-up feel no pain.
Yeah, it's like what, 10 points, I think?
Yeah, 10 points. And it's
Oh.
very convenient.
Well, you put it on your shield captain, right? Give him a 2-up with a 4-up invol and a 5-up feel no pain. He becomes pretty chunky. He's like what, 5 wounds, 6 wounds on a shield captain, or
Uh,
captain with the shield and Zord.
yeah, 5
Yeah, that's a
5 wounds.
really good profile. Yeah, just
Um,
annoying.
I like to put him on the grab armor
Ah,
just
yeah,
because he goes half damage, then a 5-up feel no pain on the grab armor.
it is pretty funny. Yeah, the grav armor with half damage can do a lot with that, especially give him a 2-up save on like I think it's a T6 on the grav armor. I feel like it's
T6.
T6. Yeah, so yeah, T6 grav armor with a 2-up save. That's a bad time.
Yeah. You want to do the next one?
Absolutely. So the next one's going to be Honor of the Vehement. I'm going to butcher that incredibly. 15 points. You get the Adeptus Astartes only. Add one attack to the strength characteristic of the bear's melee weapons, and if the bear is affected by the Assault Doctrine, you get +2 to the attack strength characteristic of the bear's melee weapons. This is sweet. Once again, I'm going to reference that shield captain a lot because I think he hits pretty hard, especially if you want to go with the power fist as well. +2 strength and attack on the power fist. Rerolls your hit, +1 a wound. It's gonna body somebody. Once again, this goes to because you're also talking about the assault doctrine, how that interacts. So once again, you're watching your doctrines and you're watching which enhancements you have that interact with them, and your stratagems that are once again in with your doctrines. So this is something you want to keep an eye on which doctrine you are, and you want to take full advantage of that. Pretty solid. It's not the best. The last two we're about to talk about are the ones I'm excited about.
I would like to talk a little bit more about that one enhancement. I put it on
Okay.
a captain, and it's really funny because he can go Captain Insano. We got that from the Chaos Lords.
Yep.
Same ability, add 3 to the attack characteristic, and it gains dev wounds. So now you're going, hey, I'm in this document, and so I get 5 additional attacks with
Oh yeah.
strength. Was it strength 10? AP
Yep.
2 damage. Ooh, with that power fist,
Whoa.
that's pretty good.
He can body, man. It's really good because you're rerolling your hit roll. You're hitting on 2s. You're gonna be like strength 10. You wound most of important things that he's fighting on 2s or 3s, unless he's trying to punch up.
Yeah,
But +1 a wound, he can punch up just fine.
but
You know.
this is the challenge now. Depth of the Custodes. I'm going to botch this one. Again, captain models only, so that's where it's
Yeah.
If you have 2 squads of Blade Guard, you're taking both of these now. At the start of your command phase, if this bear is on the battlefield, instead of selecting a combat document, you can select a tactical document. And if you do so, you can actually pick the document you want. So you can always have Vance in charge every turn.
Yes.
Or
I ran. Oh, continue.
Or fall back, then charge. Like you find in start your command phase, you're like, I need to fall back to that unit. I'm gonna pick this document.
No, that was something I ran in my Space Marine list. Was the Adept of the Codex, and it's good. Once again, we talked about the Blade Guard before. Yeah, them with the captain, and you get them Adept of the Codex, and become this awesome unit. Like I relied a lot on that unit, and they did a lot of heavy lifting for me in my games. They got very far up the board. They were tough enough with the 3-up, 4-up. And yeah, they're just quick enough, especially when you're putting the doctrine on them, so you get advanced in charge. They're just rolling up the board. I had them in my opponent's deployment zone a few times, especially on their home objective. They were just bullying their way across. Really solid enhancement. Yeah.
Yeah. You get the last one.
Next, I love Fire Discipline. Who doesn't? This is awesome. So Adept is starting model only while the bear is leading a unit. Ranged weapons equipped by the models in the unit has sustain hits 1 ability. In addition, while the bear is under the effects of the Devastator Doctrine, you can reroll advanced rolls for this unit. Super sweet when you have advance and shoot. You put this on the Biologus Apothecary or Bio Apothecary, and you lead a unit of Eradicators, and your Overwatches are one of the funnest things to roll in the game. You get lethal hits on full rerolls to hit, wound, and damage against vehicles. I have picked up many vehicles in Overwatch with this. It is super fun to use. I would highly recommend it. You could do the Meltabus with the Repulsor, but if you want to just take these guys off and just put them in reserves and pop them on the board, it's good too. But super fun. I recommend Fire Discipline to anyone who wants to pick up a vehicle in Overwatch.
I actually like putting them on aggressors.
Oh yeah, aggressors are good with this too.
With lethal, stained, and +1 AP if you're shooting the closest target, that's pretty good too.
Oh yeah, no, the aggressors are super sweet with it with lethal sustains. I just like funny numbers, and Eradicators with that is just the amount of vehicles I picked up in Overwatch is just comical.
Yeah.
Just like I flinched. Okay, bye. Super effective.
Fire Discipline is like almost, hey, if you're running aggressors, eradicators,
Oh
even
yeah.
Deviation Squad where they have 4 multi-meltas.
Yep.
That's pretty good too. I know Space Marine players are gonna hate me. I don't play them enough to know their names inside out. I know guard. It's on my head.
You know what's crazy? If I remember right, because it's been a hot minute since that original. Didn't it have a 5-up crit originally?
Yes, it was 40 points. I would say about it almost a year ago now. It was 40 points, and it was crit on 5s.
That's
Stained
right.
hits, crit on 5s.
Oh, what a time! That would have been fun.
Connor was playing. This is why I wanted to have a discussion with Jesse here is they were so good it was funny. It
Oh
was
yeah.
you ran them. Here's six of them. Here's six of them, and Connor's rapid ingressing them, or he would. I was bringing. What's her name? They give unit deep strike.
Oh,
Or the character Ursa.
I know who. I know who you're talking about, and I am mincing the name too. Here,
I'm
no,
low. I'm
I remember what you that I remember that
you
was the team
Unigus.
tournament for Kelowna.
Yeah, and you drop her, deep strike them, drop them down, and it's here you go. Enjoy the shooting now. And you'd have the
Yeah.
repulsor nearby. Then you'd use one of their strats. Talking about strats, what a way to switch into strats here.
Oh, what a way to segment over.
Uh,
All right.
squad tactics was the strat I'm talking about. Is you move within 9 of them, they d6 move into a vehicle. If they're in tactical, it's flat 6. So it's, oh hey, I drop down, I shoot you, you get near me, I'm back in the transport.
Uriel Ventress.
Thank you. Here's
I
back.
I wasn't sure either. No, the so yeah, no, going into your strats, that squad tactics, the ability to move. I used it every turn. Anytime someone flinched, I'm like, I'm out. So good. Anytime you get a react move, especially when you get a flat 6 react move for a CP. Whoa.
Yeah.
Grinding.
You want to get the next strat?
Yeah, let's go into Fire or Storm of Fire. This is your shooting phase. This gives it's just 1 CP to Adeptus Astartes. It gives ignore cover, except if you are within the Devastator Doctrine, it gives you +1 AP. This was awesome on an Executioner with the like textbook of guns it has. It's just a walking gun box with ignores cover, +1 AP. Oath a moment, rerolling your hits, +1 a wound. This thing was awesome.
You know,
Super good.
you know where else this was really good in?
Hmm.
That Meltabus. Here's AP5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
No
no,
save, please.
AP5. AP5 ignores cover. It's really funny against like Land Raiders and tanks. It's like, yeah, you're gone. Bye. No, it's super fun. Once again, where do you go wrong with these strats, man? Like you just can't.
Yeah. I'll get the next one here.
Yep.
Only in death duty does the duty end. And
Correct.
fight on death. Who?
Yep.
Yes, I could go read down all the wording, but we all know it should just be keyworded at this point. Fight on death.
Honestly, yeah, it's fight on death, except it's without a condition. Like I think most are like 1 CP for like a 3-up fight on death or a 4-up.
Most of the time it's 4.
Is it? Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of T Suns because we have one that's a 3-up if within the magic. But regardless, no, a 2 CP just I fight on death, no condition. Seems good.
Right? Like,
Just seems good.
I don't even know how to like justify from this. Like, it's so useful.
Well, we're also talking about Space Marines, so like the amount of decreasing CP cost, like they have a lot. And
Or
if you're playing like mittens,
there's an extra CP.
yeah,
Or
like,
Captain wouldn't work because the unit's dead. But
no, well, I think you have to. So the fight phase just after enemy unit has selected its target. So you would do
so
this
you do it
before.
before. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
the
like
captain would work.
reinforcements.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is different than reinforcements. You're coming from the guard perspective. No. This is actually pretty sweet because you would, if you have a captain, this would just cost you 1 CP, which for like, let's say blade guard, aggressor squads, anything like that, like that's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah.
Ain't bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then we go, let's see, because like after only does death does duty end, honor the chapter. So this, what I talked about the other one, which is your shooting ignores cover +1 AP. This is your melee version. This is just I get lance, and if I'm within the assault doctrine, I get +1 AP. Once again, you know your phases, you know your doctrines. Stuff's like free. It's just free buffs.
yeah.
Play it by the turn.
Oh, exactly. And it was like, but let me grab one of my favorite characters out there, and let me read this out with that on there. 8 attacks, but whenever he charges, he gets 2 more additional. So it's 10 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 6, AP 4 because you're in that doctrine, 2 damage, stained hits, and lance. You're hitting God. That's Ragnar.
Okay, yeah, Ragnar, yeah. Yeah, with +1 to wound with Lance, you know, if you're hitting a target that's not even Oath, so this is a really cool way to, if you don't want to hit your Oath target, you want to go something else, this makes up for it.
Or if you're playing Space Wolves, you don't get +1 to wound.
That's right too, yeah. Space Wolves you don't get anyway, so this makes up for that, which is pretty big. +1 AP and +1 to wound for a CP. Like most factions get like what 1 CP to get +1 AP.
Yeah.
Like,
So so that's Ragnar's sword going to AP 4.
yeah. I hit you, you die. Like
Oh, you're a
it's
Space Marine body? Not anymore.
anything with like even a 2-up save, like unless you have any form of like cute little shield with a number going into your invul, like it's punching. It's just
Yeah.
gonna punch. You know. Now the most classic, almost every Space Marine seems to have this in their detachment somewhere. It started here. Armor of Contempt. Everyone has it.
So if people have never actually played Space Marines or anything, we'll actually list this out. You pick one target that's shooting your target and -1 AP.
Yes.
Very convenient, very useful, but there is one downside. It's only against one target now.
Yes.
And
They've changed it from that, which is good.
the second thing is if they're shooting you with AP 0 guns, thanks las guns. They don't get the bonus.
Nope. This used to be a lot stronger, and but you know what? Go on GW. They did notice and knock this down a peg. Because originally you just paid 1 CP and it just ignored AP1 effectively for the phase, which was
Yes.
incredibly powerful. No, you'll see this in a lot of Space Marine attachments, like across Space Marines as a whole. You'll see Armor of Contempt pretty much riddled everywhere. Super strong, super great. You know, if you can limit lines of sight to units and you're like, okay, it's AP2, I got cover, I'll pop Armor Contempt, it's AP none. Super good. This is what I was talking about when it comes to new players versus the ceiling, right? New players can play this and play it well, where an experienced player can play this attachment and take it to the nines. Like, this is extremely powerful with a lot of utility.
Yeah. Then the last one, it's another super useful one. Like, this is my problem with this detachment. Everything's useful. There's not a single bad strat.
No, it's all
Adeptus strategy, you pick one unit and they go into the document.
Yep.
And like, what is wrong with that?
No, oh, that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy. You're like, oh, I need this tank to advance. I'm just gonna put it into the advanced doctrine. I need this to leave and shoot and charge. I'll just put it into like. I have 1 CP does 3 options. No one else does that in the game.
No, it's ridiculous. Like,
You know?
oh, okay, sure.
Like 1 CP, I can advance and charge, advance and shoot, leave, shoot and charge. I get to pick from these 3 with 1 CP. No one does that. Like this detachment is extremely good at utility. It's like I need this now, and I'm going to use it. This is once again, it goes back to, you know, anyone can play it, but you know, you get an experienced player. It's a devastating detachment with an experienced player because they'll utilize everything super well.
Yeah, like that's like I know me and Jesse could grab this list and do decent. Probably go to a 5-man GT and come out 3-2.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
it's
one of those detachments. As long as you have basic knowledge, you do pretty well with it.
well, that's the beauty, right? Like a new player can play this attachment with no problems. Just pick it up, go put it on a table, and it will do something. You know,
Yeah.
so that's the strength of this attachment. The real strength is, I should actually say, is it is awesome for new players to play, but it still gives experienced players a lot of utility and a lot of fun with it too. You could do just about whatever. Like the fact that you could play this in Space Marines across everything, like even Black Templars are still looking at this as a detachment, is impressive. That's very impressive.
Well, it's like Art of War players, Jack there, one of the best players in the world. I'd probably happily say that there. And he's swearing by grabbing this detachment instead of any of the other ones. VTs, it's Gladius, Vanguard, and Stormlance, just so they can advance and
Lance.
charge constantly. But it's like that's how much it shows.
Well, that's it. You know, you go to any Space Marines that can run this and with effectiveness should. Like it's if we want to talk about the competitive circuit, it's just a good detachment. It'll do whatever you need it to do, especially when we're talking about singletons too. Singletons, this goes into just about anyone, which is awesome when you're just doing singles. In teams, this has a really interesting spot too, because we're talking about an all-comers list. Like, okay, I'll put you up front because you're going to take on whatever. You know what I mean? Just just strong, really
Yeah,
effective.
like, I don't even know how to say it. Like every detachment, every like every model in that army. Like I'm going to
Oh
name out a
yeah.
couple almost. I don't want to say mandatory, but almost close to mandatory. Like you could now, because with Calgar's nerf, you could go Calgar or Gilliman or run both.
Yes.
I know you tried both still, and you felt like the points were a little hefty there, Jesse.
It was. I honestly, after playing my games, I think you go one or the other. But with that being said, like there's strengths to running one or the other. If you do run both, like I'm not the best Space Marine player, so I'm not going to claim to be. But I will say from my experiences of it, it feels like you do one or the other. You do both, you hit really hard, but you become hyper elite with an army that doesn't really have an invol, so it becomes tricky. Um, it's funny though because almost everything in that army can do just about whatever you need it to do. I've had games where my eradicators, I charged them in because they're only 3 attacks at AP 01, but you give them the lance +1 AP on an oath with +1 a wound. Suddenly these guys are like punching up in really strange ways.
Yeah.
There are things in this army you would not expect to be lethal or aggressive that suddenly are.
The lieutenant and the combi weapon. Okay. Pick an
Uh,
objective, reroll once into wound on that objective.
yep.
Like
Yeah.
you can combine that with the Vindicator or Gladiator Lancer.
Oh, the
Both
lance is great.
solid.
Lancer's great. Inbuilt rerolls. Who can ever complain? I will have an undying love for the Executioner because I just think that model's super funny. I just love the comical list of guns that thing is rocking. It is. I think every game I played, I had to pull up the app to go like, okay, let me start this chore of the gun, like the gun line of this thing. But that's me. I think it's just comical, super fun.
I love the Vindicator with Space Marines, but that's me.
The Vindicator's great. +1 a wound, reroll your hit roll. It's strength like what 14. It wounds the game on 2s, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like against his oath target. Wound on 2s and the reroll 1s due to your lieutenant. Who could ever complain?
Yeah. Like the other huge, like my, other than those two tanks, I, the captain, the captain.
Yep.
Like the captain's so utility. It's captain, lieutenant, blade guard.
Yep. Well, like this is your. It is the Ultramarines detachment, right? So, like, if you want to play Ultramarines, you want to go into this. This is the detachment. Captain, like I ran a captain with my blade guard. I didn't have enough points to run the lieutenant. If you can run captain lieutenant, it's gnarly. It's so good. Lethals, you punch up really well. I would highly recommend it. At least trying it out. But that's me. That's where I would sit on that for sure.
I know people like the Redeemer Dreadnought, and definitely in Ironstorm, but I don't know if that has a spot in Gladius.
Oh, the Land Raider.
No, the Redeemer Dreadnought.
Trying to remember.
That's
Which?
the Plasma Dreadnought.
Oh, the Redemptor.
Redemptor, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. The Redemptor. I really want to like him. I think the Redemptor's really fun. I cannot get behind the casino cannon of D6+1. I really want to like it, but man, D6+1, you roll a 1, I get 2 shots, hit on 3s, and you're just really sad. The -1 damage is sweet, though. I believe that's baked into it. It's just, it has disgusting resilience on it,
Yeah.
which is
Yes.
sweet.
The other one that I would have to say that people should look at, definitely if you're into the shooting phase, is the Stormspiel Hailstrike. Whenever it shoots an enemy unit, it gets +1 AP against that target.
Yes. I believe there's another variant of that strips cover from the target too. Oh, I forget which one. There's like 3 speeders.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
just hammer strike.
that's the one. Yeah, if you do a really cute wombo with both of those, you could get some. I think the laser destructor's AP 4. If you shoot at one of those, it gets AP 5. If you're the doctrine, you get AP 6, and then you get ignores cover. If
And Melta too.
yeah, oh yeah, you get AP 6 or AP 6 meltas. Which do you need it? No, but is it really funny to present to your opponent? It's AP 6. Yeah.
That's why I bring a Storm Surge. There's AP5.
Yeah, no.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just fun. I love handing people funny numbers. No, I would say that's a really fun combo. I really like the ignores cover one, and if you do that with the +1 AP, you can get like you're talking about Oath of Moments, and I almost wonder with how elite it is and with how Oath of Moment interacts that you want to double up on that. But they're it's weird because I had games where like actually GSC was a great example where Oath of Moment was great in most of my games, but against GSC where there's just numerous amount of units and all of them are trash anyway, getting that hyper scalpel ability just didn't matter as
uh,
effective as much as I'd like it to.
Against my guard list with the triple Hydras, it's like, yeah, pick one Hydra. It dies.
Well,
Whatever.
yeah, exactly. You know, like even with the double oath, it's like, okay, cool, I can rip off 2 Hydras. That's fine. Like, there's still at the time it would have been like triple Dorn or triple Rogel or no, 1 Rogel, triple Russ. There it is.
Yeah.
God.
Then 3 Hydras.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, cool, 2 Hydras are gone. You know, who cares?
Yeah. Because it's like one of our famous players that we know, Kaz there, he runs a Storm Raven gunship. And I'm like, wow, is that a model when it does its work? And all the perks you can pack it on. I know he does the Stormlance, but
Yeah.
imagine putting that in Gladius. I would love to see that on the table.
It would be super fun. I just love seeing the model on the board because seldomly do you see it. Like,
Yeah,
there's a few models like that, but like in Gladius and specifically, I think it actually can do something. Like it's got something going on.
yeah, because it has. Sorry, I'm just doing this on the fly here, looking at like what war gear it can have.
Like I said, we're super on script. Or
Oh yeah.
script.
Well, it's a Hurricane Bolters, 6 shots,
Yep.
Rapid Fire 6, Twin Link, Strength 401. Give it +1 AP, Norse cover now. Twin
Yep.
Linked.
Yeah.
Ow.
And then
Then
you add the speeder for +1 AP, so you're looking at like AP 2.
2. Yeah, then as well as that, the Twin Salt Cannon. Strength 6 shots, hit on 3, Strength 601, Dev Twin Linked. With the +1 AP as well.
So good. It's just
It,
so good.
yeah, it's so many bullets from this plane, and as well as that, it has natural -1 damage.
Well, that's it. Like, once again, going to Gladius, like, what does Gladius give your units? Like, Space Marine units are already, like, the bar for what you're looking for what they do. Gladius just takes them above that little bit. Like, whatever you need these units to do, they'll do. You know? And it's just awesome because it just makes them even more effective in what they're trying to accomplish. And it works for any unit you put in this attachment. You know? I just love the list. I think Kat's got a really fun list of that.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to verse it. I know it's coming up here.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Why not? It'd be funny. Isn't there one of those? Is it that one that transports dreadnoughts? I feel like one of them does.
Yes,
For
that's the
Space
one that
Marines.
transport
Yeah,
Dreadnought.
that's
Let
what I
me.
thought.
I know we talk about this model because of how weird it is. So it transports 12 infantry models and 1
Yeah.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, did he? I thought he used it for that too, didn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
Batalis and the Redeemer. The melee. Batalis and Batalis, then Brutalis.
Yeah. Oh god, it's so funny. I thought he used it for dreadnoughts, but I wasn't sure. No, that thing's
Oh, yeah.
just great.
Yeah,
And
he
you get
drops the.
dreadnoughts that have up like crazy oaths. Cool.
Yeah. Well, because what it is,
Yeah.
you fly it up. Next turn, you drop out a Dreadnought. It charges.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. You're shooting a plane and suddenly there's a dreadnought that's, given advance a charge.
Yeah.
You know, where does the dreadnought go? You know, we're gonna play like high the dreadnought.
Then
Which
it
is
comes in. tank shocks you, then
Yep.
does melee. Then you have the tank shock is free because of Gilliman.
Yeah, well, also, doesn't the Brutalis have a belly bump on it too, where it does impact mortals?
Uh,
I feel like it's like on a 2-up, it does D3 on the Brutalis.
that's really funny if it does.
Yeah, because
Talus.
you could belly bump, tank shock, and then actually just do your thing as Brutalis.
So at the end of the charge move, select one enemy unit with engagement range of it. Roll a d6. On 2 to 3, suffer d3 mortals. On a 4 to 5, suffer 3. Then on a 6, d3 plus 3. Then
That's
a
not-
tank
oh, it's
shock on
even-
top.
That's even better than I thought it was, actually.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, that's what I mean, because you can like play the game of hide the dreadnought. You go into the advance and charge doctrine. You drop it out. Who knows where it goes because it moves like 10, I think, 10 or 8, and
Eight.
it's booking it. Yeah, so it moves 8. You roll a d6 on top, see if it gets a little further. What are you gonna do?
Or let's go for a crazy idea here. You take the bait on a challenger card, you do nothing one
Oh.
turn, get the challenger card, and you go through walls. Whoops.
That has to be a topic for we have to talk about challenger cards.
Oh yeah,
It's-
I'm hoping this next status late goes, hey, they're 11 points or something.
I want to believe, but I doubt it. We do need to do a video on challenger cards. I think that would be another good topic.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh.
Definitely if we load up all 9 challenger cards and go through every 9 of them, I think
Oh,
that'd
yeah.
be perfect.
No, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Might be a
Well,
next topic.
That very well could be. I think that'd be a good one. But when it comes to our topic as of sits as current, the Gladius. If you're in a tough spot and you're on the downhill and you're losing games or you haven't won in a while or whatever, if you got Space Marines kicking around, they're usually hiding in people's like door cracks at this point. Pop up a Gladius list and have some fun. You won't go wrong. Just have fun with it. Yeah. Play Gilliman, play Mr. Rowboat, Gorilla Man. Man, he hits hard. Or play Mittens. I like Mittens more. That's me. Mittens hits.
Let's call this up for a wrap here. And if you guys want to know any lists, anything like that, message us in Discord. We have a Discord chat just for Space Marines. Come in there, tag me or Jesse, or tag Space Marines, and you might get Connor to pop in to say hi, and we help out with lists. We'll do our best. We're not great players, but we'll do our best to help you out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We will talk to you another time.
Doodles.
Ciao.
In the shadows of the night we stand, 2 armies rise, each with fire in hand. A war for glory, a battle for fate. Who will stand, who will meet their fate? Fighting to see who goes to void fire, chasing a dream that can never expire. Endless crusade will never tire, marching through flames to the rising pyre. Blood on the ground, we fight for the light.